What was one of your biggest failures you think that people don't know about?
Oh man, it's just I done took so many L's just writing music for other people for a decade. But was it really a loss or was it a stepping stone?
I feel you.
Because it most definitely got me in the room next to Kanye back when his beats was couldn't have been 5K. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Young dude. We were young dudes. Yeah. Just trying to get in the room with the artists that had budgets.
Do you ever miss those days?
I love them. I think about them all the time. Yeah, all the time.
The hustle.
All the time.
Like when Kanye told you that your verse wasn't as good as it could be.
It was one of those things that, I don't believe ever happened. Yeah. We in the studio. I'm in the studio. We're in Hawaii. I see Nicki Minaj through one room. Mike Dean sitting with me right here. I got, just everybody. And this before I'm up on technology. Kanye got shit all on the doors. No Twitter, no Instagram, no this. I'm like, what the fuck is Instagram? It was just one of them things, At that time, I was writing verses in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I wrote a quick verse, came back, and he was like, yo, man, fucking Rick Ross I know could go deeper. I'm looking at the veins in this nigga. Like,
Freaked out.
he mean this shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
Let me go back and just touch this vibe up again.
Yeah.
And I went back and came back, played it, and he was like, this is it. Boom.
What do you do if you ever hit like writer's block? Have you hit those points where you're just like, what gets you inspired and like keeps you going?
Honestly, I don't believe I ever had writer's block. I think the only thing I've ever really dealt with was me not liking the track. Like, yo, this shit whack, man.
Do you think it
come
always,
out right.
do you ever reach a point, like, I feel like most musicians, at least ones I've talked to, they always think it could be better. How do you decide, like, okay, like, it's ready?
Well, for me, once it feel right, once I approach it, we cut the music on and the vibe on and I'm feeling good, it's just gonna come to me. Yeah. And once I record it, I'm gonna be like, yo, this it. And so I've never really felt like I've had writer's block. I was just to a point where like, yo, this shit whack. And then they tell me, yo, they got $200K for you to do it. And I'll be like, fuck it, it's okay, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Your first record deal was with Jay-Z, and he's such an icon and a legend. What's he like behind the scenes, like working with him? What's that experience?
Jay, man, is just a super real motherfucker. Let's get straight to the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the first motherfucker ever took me to Philippe Chow. And I remember we was in Manhattan and we went to Philippe Chow and, it was just basically one of those things, what's your goals? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you got a hit record. I hear your album, the album dope, but really what do you want out of the game? And I was like, shit, I'm 10 toes in. I'm really finna go all out. I'm really finna enjoy the ride. I really enjoy making the music. It was almost one of them things you just came to get some quick money and you going in. And I'm like, shit, I got my second album finished now. And he was like, shit, let me hear it next week. I played it next week, boom, got through the first track. It was just one of them things, let's go.
Did his business sense and he wanted to branch out beyond rap, did that inspire you at all to create like Wingstop, for example?
Right.
Like,
I love Wingstop.
bro, she's the biggest Wingstop fan.
Hey, I'll go to LA, he'll FaceTime me and he's like, what are you eating? I'm like, salad, and I'm like eating Wingstop and shoveling him. He's like, you're definitely eating Wingstop.
She's a keeper, man.
No, I know.
Yeah, she's a keeper.
If she eats Wingstop, keep her.
But answering your question, any artist that's saying Jay-Z didn't influence from his generation down wouldn't be honest.
Yeah.
Jay most definitely took the game to another level, business standpoint. We already know what he's capable of, music-wise, lyrical-wise, but also the entrepreneurship.
I mean, he's one of my inspirations too. Like, ironically enough, I strive to be sort of like the Jay-Z of this generation because there's really no celebrity right now that has a business sense, and that's why I'm into venture capital. That's why we launched Betr. I understand A to Z how to build a brand, how to expand everything. I got my most valuable promotion, signing Amanda Serrano, Ashton Silv, and I want to help other influencers because I see them struggling. Even like younger celebrities, they could just be doing so much more from a business sense.
And when you speak of that, we got a Boss Up conference coming, and that's what it's about, putting younger dudes with much more capital less experience, but much more capital than any other generation before. Putting them in a room together, let's share the wisdom, let's share the knowledge, let's share our platforms. Let's go to that next level.
Yeah, because I even learned from on your podcast when you was talking to Khaled, like he was a break dancer, he was a DJ, he was on the scene going crazy. And
Right.
And y'all got into the rooms and when y'all got to these certain points, that was the journey, that was the grind, right? But then when y'all got to a certain level, y'all got to the room and reconnected and put these amazing plays together. So it's
And to me, that's what it's about. You creating a brotherhood or a team within yourself. You don't have to wear the same uniform, but we the team. It's certain things that I know you the best at, and I'm gonna present that to you. It's great things that boom, 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 and that's what we do. And that's what the networking is all about.
No, and that's what I love, and I see that's needed from this younger generation of
Without a
sort
doubt.
of
Without
even
a doubt.
rappers,
Without a doubt.
athletes.
Without a
It's
doubt.
needed right now.
Without a doubt.
We're too. There's a lot of people like it's just too competitive, and people need to come together. And I think the problem right now is like a lack of trust in someone to be the North Star and like guide them, because no one's really done it yet. So I think once people see like what I can accomplish with this company and everything that I've done in the sport of boxing, I think they'll be like, oh, well, I'll trust Jake, and I'll let him advise me and help me out. And that's what I want to do, is spread that influence and knowledge.
They gonna bring Jake the bag. They gonna drop the bag in Jake's lap and say, Jake, give us another better.
To me, it's like
one time for better. Come on, the fucking crowd, let's go.
Let's go.